The heck was that noise? What's up, guys? Vince right here, and I'm with
Stefan.
in the new house.
Yeah, you guys can hear an echo.
We're in the new house. Basically, we're on the dance. Well, actually, this is my dance floor that I dance on, and yeah, Stefan is right here, feeling this dance floor. We're not on the floors, but we're basically sitting next to each other, recording this podcast. Yeah. But yeah, this is basically a moment, a monumental moment that I'm not in a dusty place.
Yeah.
Sorry, old house. And pretty much over here. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's just nice here, north of San Francisco. It's in Sausalito, and you've been to here in Sausalito, right, in Northern Bay Area.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. It's cold. Because I'm northern of the Golden Gate Bridge, it's always nice to drive through the Golden Gate Bridge, and gosh, it's been very welcoming here. I like it. It's a bit expensive, but you know what? That's expected. Everyone's celebrating Christmas. I'm in a neighborhood where they're all celebrating Christmas, but I love it here, and it feels good to move out, especially when I was living in like a dusty, undeveloped, kind of like house, or it's like almost a haunted house, which I swear was haunted. I kid you not, Stefan. I was sleeping there, and I think I heard it went like this, like a little tap or something that was crawling. Either the cats under the freaking floors, because when we were in the old house, we were actually there were some cats under the floors, and pretty much there was
kind of like a crawl space, I'm guessing.
Yeah, exactly. It was a crawl space, and I have to be careful. If I freaking jumped on those floors, I would probably crack through the freaking floor. I would put a hole on it with just my feet. But thankfully for these floors, it is hard rocks. You can slam your hand here, and it would legitimately hurt.
You know what else is hard?
Stefan, this podcast, right? Life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Stefan meant. Yeah, what else is hard is the music. How's that too much for you? We always go to the music stuff. We always do it, but you can do it the most quickest and nonchalant way. You can even lie, okay? There, I said it. You can say I met with Kaisen and we're doing music together or something. But seriously, how's that holding up?
I'm gonna be honest. I've not had a whole lot of success trying to find a studio, but I'm not gonna give up. I'm actually gonna be trying to start finding another studio the first week of January. So hopefully that goes good.
See, everyone, he's doing good. See,
yeah.
It seems like the music. We're basically just having this weird phase of planning what to do in terms of work. Next year, I'm gonna have a 2-job situation where I'm going to work both online jobs, be busier than I usually can. So there's probably, I don't know about the videos thing, because sadly, I don't get paid at all on YouTube there, okay? You think I get paid? You think freaking Webtoons? Nah, they first off, Webtoon hasn't given me a dime since summer of freaking 2021 or something. And I have not really received anything of any sorts, but I did be receiving a donation from a fellow Webtoon creator. So shouts to her. Punko, shouts to you. Thank you for the donation.
Yeah,
$20.
Thank you for the donation.
And Stefan thanks anyone that supports me. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Any type of support or anything like that. And there's been a couple of donations here and there. Especially, what is it? The $3 from Sarah, I believe. Or the $5 from Thank you. Thank you. And I still remember, if you remember, Stefan, someone paid for our pizza when we were actually hanging out. So thank you for paying.
So to whoever paid for that pizza, thank you, because we were freaking hungry as hell that
And it was a good pizza. But right now, we are full.
Yeah.
We had cheesecake and, bad timing.
I mean, I had some. Okay, actually, I'm not going to lie. I had a bagel. And it had a little bit of mac and cheese.
Oh my God!
Over here,
oh
I
no!
was starving.
Stefan, you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me.
I'm good though. I'm good though. I just have to go to the bathroom.
That's a lot. I'm surprised we haven't been to the toilet yet. Oh, speaking of the toilets, they're so good, guys. These toilets, they're not dusty. They're not freaking gas station toilets like the other house. I could talk crap about the other house. I don't care. I literally left the neighborhood and I didn't care. I was like thankful. I was like literally yelling to the heavens in the morning while everyone else was asleep. And I was like, see ya. Like I was so happy to leave that place. It is such a Karen freaking weird area or something like that. It's not bad because I don't go out a lot. But for that house, yeah.
Deal with any weird people in the neighborhood. I just kind of do my own thing.
Yeah, you probably don't miss it. And I know that this is the same place that, I live close to you. And pretty much it's like...
it definitely was... I'm not going to lie. It was convenient.
And we're not going to tell you where we live, by the way. But let's just say... It's like if Oakland had a hillbilly brother. And yeah, that's all you need to know. I'm sorry, okay? It's just like... But over here in Sausalito... Nah, this place is nice. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know why flexing the wings here or something like that. But then again, like it's been a long time coming. Every time, I feel like I've been moving a lot. I've been going to different houses. A couple years ago it was my grandma's house. Rest in peace. Love you, Grandma. And also, it was like the old house that, is closest to Stefan, the one that I moved out of. And it was such a quick process because moving out of that house, moving in. It's smaller. This house is way bigger. Like, there's so much space to stretch. There's so much space to basically yell. And also just, there's the floors. Can I just say, I'm thankful that I have stable floors. I don't have I can skateboard in my garage because right now it doesn't have freaking chipped concrete. The other house does. And it sucks to actually skate in that concrete knowing that, it trips me. It did that a couple of times before because it's like so cut. Like, like some of the concrete is cut and then it's like potholes in a garage. And we have to have a carpet because you remember there was like a big carpet to cover the spots. And I have to exercise in it, which sucks too. But
yeah, and it's gonna be crazy when I move. We have so much stuff. Well, actually, my mom does, so that's gonna be a process.
Yeah, that's and of course, if you move, you're immediately gonna move, probably right away. Like if you move, hey, it's a month before you move, you probably might move right now.
It's crazy. We probably might just get like a movie company to just take everything because I know I'm not gonna sit there.
Yeah, even the first day. Because literally when I moved, it was literally right away. I'm like, yo, I need to get out of here. I'm sorry, I need to get out of here. I'm done with this place. It's not that I don't maybe, yeah, it's true that I don't hate it, and I probably say that, but I'm a little bit more confident in saying, wow, this place sucks. And I'm over here in this house, and it's like night and day because things are just more shinier. Things are more developed here. And you know what? I love it. This house and everything, and I feel like, from what I've been through, I kind of deserve it. You know very well what's been happening with me, with all the moving. Yeah. We're not going to forget, and I know I probably don't like sharing this, but we're not going to forget about the freaking, oh boy, the thing that happened to me at court with the, I forget the word. This is how much I forget about it because I completely forget, what's the term when you actually are not allowed to enter in your house anymore or something like that. But I think it's probably a good idea. And then out of nowhere, you probably noticed, I was... Yep. They pretty much the judge was like, yeah, you're not coming back to your home or something like that. And I was like, I was worried to be homeless or something like that. But of course, my grandma helped me through that. So it sucks. So you know what? I deserve to be here. I deserve it. I deserve to lavish through these floors and eat anything I want, which is basically what I'm doing right now. It's only with Stefan, but this is a monumental moment because anytime you move, it's monumental because literally the first podcast in this house, the first moment that we are using it, and that's the thing about different homes. You're using the home to your advantage to actually create and do more things. I couldn't create at
I think
all.
it'd be crazy if I had a room this big. I'd be like,
I know,
I need
right?
to get more stuff.
The thing is that this is the living
That'd
room.
be crazy.
Stefan
that's
saw
pretty
my
huge.
room. My room is like,
It's a little bit more bigger than mine.
yeah, it's bigger. The bathroom's bigger. The freaking kitchen is bigger. Like it has more space to actually go in and out. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, the toilet almost big. I was just playing.
That's what I like. Toilet needs to be bigger, if you know what I mean. But other than that, I'm happy to move. I'm happy that all of that is left behind. And yeah, it's just a blessing. So yeah. Other than that, speaking of blessings, hold on, let me check something real quick. Okay. I always have to check that I'm recording or whatever because there's been weird things happening with my recording system. But listen, I've been thankful for the few days. Some of you have been questioning, and I have to say, you know what? I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to say it, and Stefan knows it for sure. It's a tradition. And for those that don't know, before we eat, what do?
We pray.
And, pretty much in this day, what am I?
A Christian.
And pretty much for those years of me, like I kind of been Christian for a long time. But this is like the first time that I feel like that I want to take it seriously. But there's also a reason why. So yes, I'm Christian. I hope that doesn't offend anyone. I know there's been like this speculation of like, oh, Christians are homophobic or, and I'm like,
I'm gonna say this before you continue. Okay, there are some people out there that are, and I mean, like they're Christian, and some people are like that. Sadly, me personally, I'm not like that at all. When Vincent actually like came out to me, I was very accepting and everything. Like I don't care who you are, I don't care what you do as long as you're happy. So, yeah, if other people don't like that, that's on them.
it's a blessing to know that you have to have friends that are okay with that. And I guess more people, it's like no big deal of like, okay, you're Christian. The same thing that I came out as not straight, but at the same time, I feel like this is an important monument because I don't mean to get any controversial as I should. I don't think I can be controversial because I'm not a big creator and I basically don't care. Sorry, but I honestly, in my faith, in my eyes, we should respect other people's, religion. Religion is,
To do with themselves, like I don't really care what people do.
yeah, and for religion itself, it's very important.
Not bad.
It's very important for people to just follow something, a certain faith. And you know what? I don't care if that's Muslim or Judaism or whatever it is. I am Christian. Because for those that don't know, I want to tell you my roots of Christianity. I kind of went to a Christian school when I went to the Philippines and I studied there. Also, for the first time, I really loved the gospel style of Christianity. I'm talking about like, oh Lord, like the
Black church.
yeah. I always been into the black church. I always, look up to people like pastors, black pastors. Within the black church, like T.D. Jakes. I've been like, I kind of like discovered Kirk Franklin for the longest time. I discovered, I say this right now, black culture inspired me a lot, and including my faith with the Lord, that it's kind of now being a trend. Like, I see people like other, people falling for the Lord.
I don't know about people doing that. It's right. It's kind of.
Yeah, I know. I think I mentioned Lil Nas X of being Christian. I mean, we're going to have to wait and see if that's real or not.
Yeah.
But it's like people that actually are sharing the faith of the Lord. I feel like that is, a process. And I'm not the best person in terms of judging anyone in terms of Christianity. Shoot, I'm the worst person to ask because here I am still making this content while being a Christian. And it is an interesting concept itself because I have a friend that is Muslim that also makes content that is somewhat, I wouldn't know if it's against the faith because I'm not Muslim and I wouldn't know if that's like against their protocols or whatever. But when it comes to me, my judgment and what I do is Christian based and what is right, and also the sense of kindness, because it's important to be kind to others, and that's what God intends us to be. But I just want to let you know, just please respect, what I believed in. I say praise the Lord in some of my videos. I say praise God in Discord, and some of you have a problem. Listen, I will say it. I'm not going to expose anyone, not saying names. I have some Satanists in my Discords. You know how I feel about them. You know that that's not a good thing, because demons are real and they will open doors. Okay? Oh, Vince is preaching. No, I'm serious. Listen, hell, can I say this right now? Let me tell you, Stefan. Hell is real.
Yeah, y'all do not want to go there. Ever.
Yeah, hell is real. Ghosts are real. Demons are real. Satan is real. All of this is real. Succubus are real.
All right, I'm going to be real. Say this real quick before you continue. There are some people that say, oh, I don't believe in it. Well, all right, I'm going to say something. It's definitely going to be a little controversial, but, regardless if you believe in it or not, you're going to end up seeing it when your time comes.
Oh, yeah. That's not going to be fun.
I know that sounds kind of controversial for some people. Some people are going to probably get mad, but let's be real. I definitely believe in God. I definitely believe that there's the devil. I definitely believe in that. So.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now. Listen, Conjuring. I've
never seen that movie, but I heard it was. Yeah, I don't watch movies like that.
Okay, let me. I don't really. But The Conjuring, Blair Witch. Listen, those are real. Those are not like, oh my gosh, like the stuff in Silent Hill, the stuff in Resident Evil. Listen, I get they're video games and they're popular video games, but at the same time, yeah, exactly. They're real. Being possessed is real. These things are real. And maybe because some people are not tapped into horror as much, listen, all I can tell you is they are real. And I believe in them. And I'm not crazy, okay? I want to let you know, we are not crazy. All because we know all this stuff and we've been, we kind of like followed horror. Not me. I mean, Stefan probably more. But it's true. The concept of a haunted house basically is more realer than you think it is. Except you don't have freaking like Frankenstein or, I don't know, people from the Friday 13th or whatever, like, I forget their names, man, when I'm talking about this, like, you know what I mean, the characters from the Friday the 13th or Freddy Krueger or something like that. Yeah, they're not real. But there's a demon entity in a lot of things, and they're real. And I say this because I want the best for people. I don't want no one to be possessed, because here's the truth. I was possessed. When I was in the Philippines, I was living in a house. Okay, this sounds like, okay, Vince, is this from Silent Hill? No, it's real. Like, it literally happened to me. I was possessed. I was on bed, right? I was on bed. I was about to sleep. It was dark. It was 9 o'clock. My mom, Lola, and also my uncle, that was still alive at the time, was watching TV, and something happened to me. And I felt this shakiness. And it goes like this. And it picks up. It picks up. It picks up. And I'm just like on bed. And mind you, if you know what a possession is, you know for a fact that you have no control over your body.
You just feel something.
Yeah. It's out of body. If you know.
I've never had it happen to me because.
Thank God.
I don't know what would I did. I probably would have been put in a psychiatric hospital because I would have lost my mind.
But listen, if you've seen the suffering, if you seen The Conjuring, the Exorcist.
I've definitely seen The Exorcist. That scared me.
And it's not pretty. And you don't want those things in The Exorcist or Blair Witch to be true. You don't want them to be in real life, because that would be messed up, and that's terrifying. And that's not pretty. That's not fun. That's not viral. No, it's serious.
I mean, there's a reason why this thing's called like curses and karma and etc. That stuff actually happens. Like, I'm gonna be real. I listen to a lot of music, and when I hear people talk about certain things in their music, and they take it too far, karma gets them. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Sam Smith. Sorry. I don't mean to call names. But don't worry. I'm part of the community. He's part of the community.
I've only heard like that one song.
It's called Unholy.
No, it's that song you did like a long time. It's called "Take Me to Church." That's the song I remember. I didn't listen to it.
Oh, that's not him. I don't think it's him. That's
not the same guy.
No, they're both British, but that's not him.
Oh, maybe that's a different.
Yeah. No, literally the singer sing Unholy. He's sing like, and also you got Doja Cat singing Paint the Town Red.
Yeah, I don't want to get into Doja Cat.
Yeah, and you also have Lil Nas X. By the way, Lil Nas X, I keep believing that could be Christian because he did sing some demonic songs. And guess what? If he is Christian, then that means those things, demonic songs, probably got to him. And it got to him in a real way. We're talking about real hands from another portal, from another dimension that grabbed him and try to lure him in to hell. I'm just saying, but that's actually a real thing. Because when you really go through what I go through, because if you're on my shoes...
All right, before you continue, I'm not going to interrupt you anymore, but, even though you're not, like, actually, like, physically there, sometimes it can feel like you're going through it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Okay, I'm ready to continue.
Yeah, because it is a real thing, and because I'm Christian, I had this experience where this is basically... We're now in the tower of, like, this conversation that I have to share that I'm kind of afraid to. Before we hung out last time, Stefan, 2 weeks ago before that, I saw a succubus. I saw a demon. I was asleep. I was on my chest, first off, why am I in sleep paralysis if I'm on my chest? I was sleeping on my chest. That's the scary thing. You know what else happened? I look at the room. I look at the wall right next to me while I was sleeping. It was red. It was red. The bed was red. My pillows were red. And I'm not talking about blood red. I'm talking about the light. If the light was red, that's literally what I saw. It is the most scariest thing ever. And when something scary like this, something horrifying or paranormal, that's basically the word. Paranormal is happening. You need Jesus, right? Yeah. You need the angels. You need God. Because at that moment, I worship and I sang to the Lord, praying that if I can sleep, I hope I can make it tomorrow. That's all I can say. And this is a real moment, an emotional moment, because when I believe in God, there is a reason. People that go through stuff, that are really, really, really going through stuff, we're talking about people that lost families, that lost their children, that lost the people that they love, and people that are going through addiction and stuff like that. There is a reason.
You want to know what's crazy? I think this happened like just last night. I actually saw like a video on I'm trying to remember what the title. I think it's called like the dark side of Japan, like how like people like. All right, I'm not gonna say the S word. The word has to do with like taking yourself out. But like I was watching this video and I think it was like basically saying like how like the percentage of people in Japan, they were like kind of doing that.
Yeah.
And it was pretty high. It was pretty scary. So yeah, I don't know. I wanted to kind of tie that into there.
Yeah, but what really freaked me out when I witnessed this paranormal, back to me being possessed, right? When I witnessed this literally in my sleep, I looked up in some video and I tried to understand why. Okay, why did this happen to me? Because it was weird. Because the next day after that, I was sleeping, right? Now, mind you, you know what a succubus, right, is?
Yeah.
So, succubus.
They basically kind of like suck the life out of you, I guess.
No. It's a creature. It's a sensual creature. I'm just going to say sensual. And it's supposed to... Lust is a sin. Yeah. So lust has created almost its form of a creature that haunts either men or women that are involved in lust. Now, this is done through If I gotta be honest here, this is done through very inappropriate 18 plus content. This is done true. And that's why I haven't been watching The P for a long time, if I gotta be honest, because it opens doors to succubus. The moment we feel aroused or just like that, motion or something like that, it's a sinful feeling. But also, it opens doors to these creatures. There are multiple creatures that actually opens it. And it's a very interesting discovery because you always wonder, like, is there a creature that actually is having us, do this type of things when we pleasure ourselves? Yes, a succubus. And it's much goes deeper. It's a biblical kind of like, concept. True it, there is another word for it, but no one knows. But for now, we call him succubus because succubus is a monster. And I saw one in my dreams and I was sleeping, right? So picture this. I was sleeping and I saw a succubus. And a succubus can look like any other human, to be honest. It looked like anyone that is, a normal human being, basically, a pretty girl, because that's what they mostly based on. In this woman, and I know it's a succubus because this woman, first off, I don't know what happened. I was just talking to her, and she put her arm around me, right? Now, didn't really put my arm around me, but I noticed I felt her hand, actually over here. Yeah, over here. This is where it is. This side right here, as you can see.
Your right side?
Yeah, so I can feel her hand, right? And she was smiling like a pal. And I think I said something. I said a joke, and her face changed. Freaking nails digged into my skin out of nowhere, and her eyes start turning red, and they start turning yellow. And just out of nowhere, just freaking kitty claws on my neck. And it's digging to me, and I can felt it. That's what's scary about this, is that usually when somebody punches me in a dream, when somebody knocks me out, when I get, when somebody like freaking scratch me, like I'm dreaming about a cat and it scratches me, I don't feel it. This is scary. I felt this. The moment I woke up, this part of my neck, it starts to get warm. It starts to actually feel like I can literally feel that what is it called? This bump. I can feel this bump, this freaking sore, because if you scratch me, my skin gets warm if you scratch me.
I come at nails, so I can't really.
Stefan, I didn't say actually scratch me, but I'm literally freaking Catwoman just freaking digging her claws in me, and I'm just like, like I was like, crap, what was that? What was that? And yes, now usually there was nothing with this succubus, and some people will correct me. No, there isn't. But the thing is that, I don't know, it was a pretty woman that I saw that scratched me, and I felt it when I woke up. What's the scary thing is that I discovered this through Google and through, other pastors on the internet and stuff like that. And I found out that there is a demon inside of me that time. There is, so right now, I don't know how you're not scared, but right now, you have, what is it? You have a devil inside of you, or a demon. I think it's one of those. I
think we all do.
I mean, shoot. But this one's different because every time when I try to sleep, Stefan, and this is serious because, this is your friend that is right now dealing with demons, okay? Dealing with paranormal stuff, that I couldn't sleep like I used to. I couldn't really, I don't know. It's so weird. This is such a weird thing because paranormal just doesn't match my image, to be honest. It doesn't match, at all my lifestyle.
I'm surprised I've never been through something like that.
No, but if you did, trust me, it's terrifying when you're talking about it. I'm shaking right now. You can't tell, but I'm shaking. I'm scared because here I am sharing it to you.
You want a hug?
But I'm just like, it's just crazy because I'm sharing this to a friend that knowing that what I'm going through is serious, but I need Jesus. In the utmost high, I needed the Lord. And I'm not saying that because, oh, I'm trying to be faithful or something, which is true. In some cases I am, but you got to understand it's not for selfish reasons. It's for reasons so I can sleep again, so I can be safe, so I don't, because if I can feel a scratch through that dream, Lord knows if I can feel a gunshot or I can feel like a chainsaw through my legs, and then it's almost effective in real life. That's scary because it's like you can be harmed in your dreams, but also that can happen in real life. Which is, okay, this might sound appropriate. Like with wet dreams, you can have that in real life. You know what I mean, Stefan?
Yeah, what do you dream about?
And stuff like that. And also in real life.
And then you wake up, it's just like,
whoa, need to change my pants. So that's literally what's happening, but in a physical, non-sexual way.
yeah.
We're talking about violence in dreams, but it can affect you in real life.
I
Now,
think there's a word for it, but I forgot what it's called.
paranormal.
It's not lucid dreaming. It's like something else.
It's lucid. Well, it is possession. Okay, whatever happened, I don't know if I can call it a possession because I wasn't freaking vibrating on the bed, but I was I had a moment where I was worried. I was scared, and I was like, man, I need Jesus. I need to worship the Lord. So every night I go to sleep, right? This is important. I worship the Lord. I sing to him. I sing to God. And I pray. Read the Bible. Read scripture too. And then I go to sleep. But even though I go to sleep, I still feel that motion of like the freaking devil's like has his eyes on me. Like, because here's the thing. Okay, not to be the repenter or anything like that. I think I've been doing this whole the P word. I can't say it because of YouTube. But for a long time, to the point where it starts to get to you. And I'm just like, can I just watch my stuff? I like watching P. God does it. And now I just opened the doors to a demon that actually, it's kind of like, what's strange? What's funny is that it's like candy. You eat too much candy.
I'm sorry, I can't.
I don't know what's so funny, Stefan. You're killing me here. Your friend is possessed. I'm going to turn to a zombie and you're actually, that does sound funny, actually. It's weird.
All right, I'm sorry. But you said you want my teeth. I could not imagine that. I'm sorry.
Imagine, I can't imagine that either. It sounds stupid. It's like, wait a minute. So if I watch too much this, a demon's going to come after me? Are you serious?
I'm surprised that hasn't happened to me yet.
You know what? I feel like at this point, maybe.
Sorry. It's like, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just.
You know what is it like, Stefan? It's like diabetes, right?
Yeah.
You eat too much sugar, and the diabetes demon. If a diabetes was a demon, yeah, it probably might catch you. Like, oh, you've been eating too much sugar. Pah! And right now, I'm dealing with that, but with P. Now I could be wrong. Actually, I feel like I couldn't be wrong because let's be honest, it's a sin.
Yeah.
It's a sin. Sorry, guys, kids, especially y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all need to stop watching that stuff. So, me giving advice, but it's so true. Here's the thing: I'm the worst person to explain this because I am never a serious person. This is a comedy podcast. We're supposed to talk about D-jokes. We're supposed to talk about that time that I fell almost eating a cheesecake, and I'm talking about demons freaking busting my back. Okay, this is ridiculous. And Stefan can't hold himself. I'm just imagining.
I'm not laughing at you or anything. I don't know. I'm just like. I just don't know how to process.
Stefan, I'm jealous because you do not get scared. I get scared. I'm like, crap, there's probably a demon on the wall somewhere. I don't know where it is. And you're over here, you're freaking listening to, I don't know, Trinidad James. So I don't know.
Okay, you know what's crazy? And I'm not even gonna lie, but I've definitely watched a lot of P, and I'm surprised it's not happened to me.
What?
I know that sounds kind of crazy.
Well, it's happening to me, Stevan.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm extra with it to the point where God has to come over down, where the demons have to come down here, and basically it's like I can't believe I'm saying this. I really hate calling out the devil. Okay, for crying out loud. I feel like the devil is right, like the devil sees us the same way God sees us.
You could just say the bad man. That's what I was calling at that point.
I mean, he's
the bad man.
The bad man. The bad man sees us the same way God sees us.
Yeah.
And the bad man is trying to give me something that thinks that I enjoy. No, I do not enjoy a demon girl in here. Okay? Can I be honest?
Yeah, I don't think nobody wants it unless you're freaking crazy as hell.
Some people are just so freaky that they make a freaking Illuminati circle. I call it the Illuminati circle, and they just summon demons just to have you know what with. And I'm just over here like, okay, y'all need help. That is the most scariest thing to ever be that kinky, just to actually have that. I really just don't understand that, okay? I don't.
So many people have done it. That's what the scary thing is.
Like, yeah, and they go into that direction because I've seen channels like that before, and I've seen other instances of that. Freaking cults out there. And now it's in music. And now it's like, stuff in music that freaking Sam Smith is talking about. And like, he's just making all this stuff to actually, and he has like a kink for all this, and it's weird. I don't like this generation. And you know what? I blame this generation for me getting the freaking Catwoman demon girl have her claws inside of my skin and I wake up and I'm like, wait a minute, did someone smack me with a belt? That's what it felt like. It's a crazy thing. The spiritual world, anything paranormal is weird. It's crazy. Are you telling me there's ghosts, Vince? That's weird. Ghosts is the least thing you should worry. What you should be worried, you should be worried is freaking demons that are coming after you, but you can reject those demons, right? By what?
Praying, holy water.
Praise to God. Holy water, that's the one. Praise God of Most High.
Holy water could work.
I mean, shoot. Maybe it can. We need some holy water. We need to go to the holy water gasoline station and just pump up that freaking holy water and just splash them. Just like a gallon of holy water and just drink it until the demons are gone. Yep. That's what it is, guys. This is the VinzTalk podcast. This is literally a freaking Looney Tunes, okay? I don't know what you guys want.
It's a real life one. It sounds so crazy, but
it's real.
Any of you that are younger and you may not know about the stuff, just look it up for yourself. You'll find out.
You know what? I'm just surprised I haven't joked about politics at this point. Talking about the North Korean president, like he's probably eating buffet somewhere, doing his thing. And then you got Biden just taking a nap. That's less scary to actually talk about. But when it comes to demons, literally inches across you, that's terrifying. And that's why I've been serious with, my religion and serious about my faith. Because when you reach to that point, when you reach the demons and stuff like that. Now, listen, if Stefan, I'm going to call out Stefan real quick. If you were like a crazy Christian, we're talking about praising God, okay? Not crazy, but, literally, the ideas of Christianity. But if you were like very serious, like 100%, like I'm all in for it, you'll be looking at me like, I'm sorry, Vincent. This is sad and stuff. I can't believe this. So I'm just imagining that. Maybe you do feel sorry. I don't know.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. It's just that it's hard to really tell this to anyone. Because imagine me telling to these damn little kids, and I love y'all, but you freaking, I don't understand you kids, okay? You were TikToks and
some of y'all out there, I don't know. Look, okay, no disrespect to any of you kids out there, but you're.
By the way, if you're below 18, you're a kid, okay? Stop playing with me.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna ramble on too long, but I'm really glad my mom raised me the way she did. Yeah, I did mess up in my life sometimes. I did do some things I wish I didn't do, but you know what? Like a lot of y'all are a lot more younger. Okay, y'all can learn from some of the stuff you do. Don't do no stupid stuff. Don't let people tell you, oh yeah, like you know what, let's go do this, or oh yeah, like I should go do this because this person was doing that. No, don't do that. Okay. Try to do the right thing. Like really think about it. Okay. Like, let's say you know someone is like doing something crazy. Like I don't know, they're like you know, like shaking their butt in public, right? Don't do what they're doing because then people are gonna look at you sideways. Just you know, just try to be good people. You know, be like me and be like Vince.
And be, yeah, especially be praising God and also, reading the Bible, even though it's boring to y'all. And listen, I got people that are so very disagree with me, little like, that are, when it comes to faith or something like that. They even literally, I had like a comment in Discord saying F Jesus. And I'm like, what are you?
Whoa.
And this is like a 15-year-old kid, 15-year-old girl that is saying that. And I'm just like, you know what? Forget it. I kind of just ignored them and was like, yep. And here's the thing about the LGBT plus community is that, because that's the business I operate in, is that they're very critical about faith. And that's sad. Listen, there's some people that need faith. It shouldn't matter what preference you are. Okay? I'm a good example of that. And as I end this, I want to say this, that I'll update on my paranormal journey for you guys. I will be praying, and also hope one of you would pray for me, hoping that the freaking demons don't, go under my pants. But, other than that, I'm blessed because I'm in a new house and I have God. I'm praising to him on the utmost high every day, every night, because that's what you should do. And other than that, let's go into this year's recap, because let me tell you.
Are we talking about the Twitch one or just like in general?
New Year. Actually, you know what? Let's talk about some stuff that is going to happen in 2024.
Yeah.
You go first. What's happening? Vegas trip? Anyone? Anything?
Wait, Vegas trip?
I don't even know.
I don't know, maybe. But yeah, like the first like week of January, I'm definitely gonna be like. Actually, I shouldn't say. I'm gonna be finding a studio because I've been trying to do that for like the last like few months of the year. It's been kind of like an up and down kind of like slope for me. Like,
Yep.
I don't know. The last time I was in like a studio, like it was like a few months ago. I don't know. After that thing didn't go well, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt kind of really down. Like I didn't feel like doing anything.
Do you feel like you feel down for this year, especially?
Yeah, because like the thing is like, I basically begged my mom to basically like let me start like trying to make music, because this is something I've always wanted to do for a while now, and I feel like I didn't get like that much accomplished this year. So yeah, this year was kind of, I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna give it like a 6 out of 10. It wasn't like really bad, but it wasn't like really good. It was kind of like in between. But like, I mean, I did get into a studio, but we didn't make anything. So I'm hoping like the next studio I get into, I can actually like at least make like one song, or at least make like a few songs, like, cause I definitely got like ideas of how I want to do it. So I definitely want to like start actually doing it, cause I took so much time off of like college just to make this happen. I didn't get nothing done. So,
Man, I can't believe I'm sharing this. I know my dad's not going to really care much because he probably doesn't watch the channel. My dad's been critical about you just going like, man, Stefan really taking this long to actually finish college. And I'm just like, of course they would say that. Of course, because I'm the one doing the damn college. But here's the thing for 2024. I don't think I am going to take classes. I think for the first time, I'm actually going to make some money, because I have a job right now. Okay, it sucks, but I have a job right now, and it doesn't really pay me much. But hopefully next year, you know what? I'm saying it right now. I'm getting 2 jobs, but I want to get 2 jobs before the summer. And on summer, I'm gonna go through a business course. So I'm gonna be busy with that, and it's just been work ethic. The thing is that I want to collab with other creators. That has been something. Now, I'm not sure because here I am sharing my fate. The thing is that I have to be careful who I collab with. You just don't know the people that you're gonna deal with.
Yeah.
In possessions, in another thing, because possessions happen. I heard this. It happens through other people that you communicate, which is another scary thing. Which, you know what? Okay, fine. I'll just make sure the Bible's close to me and God's close to me, but that's another thing to really worry about. So yeah, what were you saying, Spawn?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be honest about like the whole thing about you like trying to finish college and like your parents like asking me about it. To be honest with you,
Oh, okay.
you know what? I'm not saying I want to quit college, because even though I don't really like it, even though I haven't really. I mean, I definitely have gotten like through like a lot of classes, but I feel like I would need to take the right classes for me to like really get interested. And like the thing is like with college, you have to take like different courses. You have to take like certain courses. You have to take a certain number of like credits. And the thing is, I want to go to college because I actually want to go. I don't want to just go and take a bunch of classes and stuff that I'm not really interested in. And I feel like if there was like a choice where I could like take like maybe like one class per semester and actually learn something.
What about finish? Do you think of finishing? Because for me, I'm almost done with mine, and I'm definitely not going to university. F that.
Nah.
Ain't my family, sure, they want me to go to university, and I just want to ask, like, mom, dad, like, do you want to be homeless for spending your money on me on university? I'm too old for that. Okay, I know there's like older people in universities. Okay, first off, I'm sorry to say this. Please shut up about that. We don't care about the age thing, and I don't care. But at the same time, I do, because I literally have the resources that I haven't tried yet. The freaking business course that I haven't tried. We're talking about experience. Experience, and this is a little business lesson. Business Vince podcast right here. The experience matches way more than a freaking piece of paper that you finish college. It matches way more than a degree. Okay?
I'm gonna say this. Okay.
Like Stefan's music experience with that alone, with your experience with studios, is way more than a studio degree. Don't you think?
Yeah, and the thing is, I've actually learned a lot more just about like even like learning about like how like people make music or how they like do like make their own like recording studio setups and stuff. Like I'm all right. I'm gonna be honest. If I was gonna take a college class next semester, like after I make like this studio, I would take a class on like music production, like learn how to like make this stuff myself. Like that's something I would actually want to learn. I don't care about taking like classes in like sociology because it's like I'm not the most social person. I don't really care about being a social worker. You know?
That's the thing. My parents really.
All right.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right. My mom wants me to like basically like I guess like
Be social.
Yeah.
Oh, same here. I was about to say that. My parents want me to work at a freaking outside when I can make more money online just to be social. And, I get that. I get the idea of actually there's times where I kind of want to go out there a bit more.
Yeah.
But if it was up to us, we're talking about our parents. By the way, we're old enough to know that our parents don't need to be around for everything.
Yeah.
But if it was up to us, it would just be online jobs here on out. Mm-hmm. And when we have to go out, it's usually following our dreams, which is something that I kind of really compare to Stefan about. When it comes to my dreams, I mean, you basically hung out in my dreams because we go to conventions together.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to my dreams itself, the money, online jobs are the future. I'm sorry that, yes, I support the people that are literally Amazon. They have to work like 1 a.m. to freaking deliver everything, especially Christmas. That has to suck. But I'm sorry, that's not for me or Stefan. Maybe there is a part of it that is for me. Maybe I can actually, hey, there's this club, anime club near me. I'll just go check it out. Or a church club, going to church and, checking out dream team and something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I
It's
can
like,
do that.
all right.
But I don't need to go no damn job. I don't need to work at no Burger King, no CVS to make money. Let me make money the way I want, that I know I can make. And that's one of the anger thing, because I had a meeting with regional that they
You know what's
want.
crazy?
Yeah.
There's good ways and then there's bad ways to make money. So, I mean, like, all right, I'm gonna say this, and this is for all you younger people out there. I'm gonna say this: there's certain things you can't do to make money, and it's good you're making money, but really think about what you're doing to make the money. Okay, I'm not shaming people to do SW or nothing like that, but I'm gonna be real. It's not the best way to make money. You know, people are gonna look at you sideways and etc. I'm just saying.
That's right. When you actually get that moment of seeing, like, well, I don't know, like, for me, seeing my, one thing I hate that, like, if my older family members, like, hey, Vince, so what you're doing? Oh boy. And no.
It's definitely gonna be an option.
And here's the thing. This is what happened to me when I was doing groceries. Well, not today, but I was doing groceries, and this man asked me. He asked me. He said, "Oh, what you do?" Just out of nowhere. I'm just like, okay, so they can just ask you just like that. And I was like, I made something up. Oh, I do real estate. I do real estate. Do you believe me when I do real estate?
It would have been bad if they would have asked you for it.
Oh, does it pay much? I was like, yeah. Okay, you have a good day, sir. I just got out of there. I'm like, oh boy, when did I make that? I even said another thing. Another person asked me, because I guess people just want to know how to make more money. I told them, like, this other person like asked me how you do, like, what do you do for a living? And it was in a party or whatever. And I said, I do digital marketing. And I was wearing Crocs.
Oh, God.
And I was like, I don't look like a freaking rich digital marketer. And I had to tell him, I work from home, so.
There are some multi-millionaires that don't even really dress up and stuff.
Exactly. That's.
I think I heard this. Okay, I don't remember what the.
I dress like garbage though, but exactly. Yeah, but some people, they, for dress. I don't think I ever dress for anything other than for dance. That's it, or just hang out in the mall. Yeah, that's the only time I really dressed up.
I do dress up sometimes, but I just kind of do it because I just like to. I don't do the dress people.
Yeah, but that being said, like, just understand look ahead. I think that's what I tend to do a lot of times, is look ahead when moving into, like, any position or job that you are looking into the future for, because that affects your future, and especially that affects, like, your line of work, because what if you don't have that work position anymore, and then you have to look for another job, and they look at your resume. Oh, you did this, There was this video from this my favorite creator, Boogie, that actually, if you know him, you know him. And he's a YouTuber. He's been a YouTuber for the longest time, and he never ever had experience of work to a 9-to-5 ever. And he had to get a job. Sadly, he had to get a job. And the person asked him, "Okay, so what's your work experience?" And he was like, "Oh, I work at P-Hub before."
Hey, Boogie?
Yeah.
Wait,
I gotta show you the video.
The guy that.
Yeah, exactly.
The guy that made those Francis videos? I did not know that.
Yeah, he literally said, because he used to work for P, and he works for P. He worked at P-Hub, and the person was like,
What did he do there exactly? That's the question.
No, he just set up, like, organized videos, like a transponder. But that's kind of like not the best, like, professional direction.
Yeah.
Even if you work at P or not, you should. I don't think he's supposed to say that. He could just work for MindGeek or the creators of P Hub. I work for tech. I'm a transponder for tech. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You could have just said that, because, like, when you say the words porn, stripping, prostitution, etc. Yeah, people are gonna look you sideways. Like, I know.
Yeah, especially bosses.
Yeah,
Like,
I know it's gonna suck for some people. People are gonna be like, "Oh, well, you can make Your money, however, well, guess what? Not everybody views it that way. To be honest with you, I
And
mean,
not,
all right. I'm gonna say just one last thing about that. Personally, that's really your choice. If that's what you want to do, but if people look at you sideways for it, that ain't my problem.
the hiring especially will look at you sideways. The hiring
Yeah.
position, because they're pretty strict when it comes down to hiring anyone, and that's kind of like where I kind of have to step in for like
And
experience.
you might be around people's kids, so
Exactly.
you know.
That wouldn't like be right, but it's up to you. You kind of have to stick in to what you know and what you do. If you can't go to another work, you can't be like working at this position. It's kind of like working at a P Hub. But also, what if you want a position in freaking lawyer, in the legal community, or just like working in legal state or something? That's not gonna work. You're not gonna be a politician.
Oh, I think I remember. There was a story. I'm trying to remember what the girl. I think she was like a. I think she was like a stripper, and she was like run. She was like trying to run for like Congress or something. I don't know if you heard about that story, but yeah, that was kind of nuts.
No way.
Yeah,
And he's trying to run for Congress.
Yeah, there's like one more story. This is like the biggest one. There's actually this woman. She actually used to be a pastor, but she basically stopped being a pastor to do OF.
My God.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Crazy.
That's where I meant. I know we're kind of like over this, but I'm telling you, the devil is like really, really doing stuff out there, and it's just not getting better. But God was like, "Oh heck no, devil, get up out of here!" And he was like, pretty much just like, it's literally. This sounds crazy. I don't mean to go back to the whole spiritual stuff, but we're literally in a spiritual warfare.
Yeah.
If you couldn't tell by the media, okay, just look Look what happened to Lil Nas X, okay? I know that's questionable, but look what happened to him. But
Vince, I'm always watching stuff on that, and you would not believe some of the stuff I've heard about what people are doing now.
oh man,
I'm just like, man, thank God I did not know this person.
no wonder you're not surprised about my story about me possessed. If I tell a story about me going to a haunted house in freaking Amityville, you'd probably be like,
Yeah.
that's not too bad, Vince. I was like, I was there at the Blair Witch. I was like, yeah, sure, Vince, okay. That's not. You have to go to the deepest, bigger areas. I'm like, what are you talking about? The witch could have just bumped me in the head, jumped me like Oakland. But yeah, pretty much these plans and everything like that. I guess for my 2024 plans, it's like be faithful with God, but also with the job thing, and also I want to do more than just go to conventions. We've been to too many conventions for this particular year to the point where I didn't have time.
How many did we go to?
3.
We went to 3?
3. Two times in a freaking single convention, and the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I've been to 4. So, I want to go to a dance event next year. I also want to travel. I want to travel. I want to figure that out. But that's a lot of commitment for Stefan. I feel like the thing about when it comes to the travel thing, I want to see Stefan. You know what it is? I just noticed that I just want to see Stefan's reaction. And that's the whole purpose of me, going to freaking France, going to Italy with Stefan. Because I can look at him and be like, oh, this is entertaining. Oh, look at Stefan's face.
I've actually never even really been out of the country. I've been to like maybe 1 or 2.
That's what's sad. I'm still like...
I really actually do want to go out of the country. But the thing that I'm trying to do is first, I'm really trying to start making music to see where that's going to take me. That's the reason I'm not trying to travel or find a girlfriend yet, because it's just like, I don't really, all right, I'm going to be real. I'm not really making any money by myself, so that's kind of what I'm trying to like focus on doing. Like I want to try to start making my own money and start like getting my life together. I don't want my mom taking care of me the rest of my life, even though I do love her. I don't want her taking care of me for the rest of
None of
my
us
life,
do.
She's getting older,
I keep
doing something.
I keep noticing a pattern between people our age, and it's kind of sad. Can I just be honest?
Go ahead.
It's kind of heartbreaking. I even see it true. Shoot, people our age that are like successful, like Jack Harlow. Yeah, I'm still young. Are you? I mean, maybe you are. You don't. You like Jack Harlow kind of looks like he's like 30 or something with the beard and everything like that. But the dude's young. The dude's like actually in mid-20s, believe it or not. So that's kind of crazy. But every person our
I
age.
got 2 more years.
I got one more year. Damn, I'm about to. I don't know what's happening to me. But it's like we're keeping this youth. Exactly.
I'm just playing. I don't drink.
Exactly. No, look, we're keeping this age thing because that's the only thing that I guess kind of makes us happy. And I feel bad for my brother sometimes because he's like 40. I know he's not the shirt age, but he's not afraid to say it either. It's like, yeah, I'm 40. And he's pretty much honest about it. He's downright about it. You see the grays in his hair and something like that. He has kids and stuff.
It's kind of crazy sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, I do not even look 28.
Stefan, we are freaking still teenagers at this point. I don't know what is happening. We are not old, but we are old.
Benjamin Button, basically.
We're not old, but we're kind of old. It's so confusing. I don't know where we are anymore. I don't know.
Okay, have you ever watched that movie, Benjamin Button?
Yeah.
Please tell me you watched that movie, because that explains a lot.
Is it a real thing? We need to know.
I mean, if you ever watched the movie, okay, to any of you that are younger, it's basically about, like, this guy. So, it's kind of hard to explain, but he's basically born an old man. He basically ages backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Does that make sense?
It's an old movie. But, yeah, pretty much I just noticed this pattern with people our age. There's, like, and it's like, it's almost every one of them really do keep that. That's a very honest thing. Like, just keep that youth. And when we lose that, what's going to happen next? Even though 30s count as young, do you feel like 30s count as young, Stefan?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, okay. All right, so there's a difference between men and women when it comes to being 30.
Oh, my God. Let me tell you. Women complain the most. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Y'all need to stop it. Oh, I'm 23. I'm getting old. Shut up. What are you talking about? What does that make me? I'm a grandpa? Huh? Freaking Kennedy? Huh? With your famous views and all that? Get out of here. I can't stand that. I just can't.
Yeah.
Every single time when it's like a girl's...
I hear that a lot, too. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? You
Like-
don't even look that old. Like,
It's a woman-
Yeah, you get back blobs, but damn, stop bitching. Like, you're not getting hair.
Damn.
And, like, you're not getting freaking wrinkles. Your titties are not getting...
I mean, I don't cuss, but... Now, yeah, it's like someone turns 24 and they're like, well, looks... I'm getting old. I was like... I don't know. I don't know anymore. But, other than that, yeah. You and everything.
Actually, was pretty funny because, like, okay. So I follow quite a bit of females on like social media, Twitch and stuff. Like, actually, it's kind of crazy because I follow like a pretty big majority of women, and like most of them are like older than me, or probably around my age, and like some of them will complain, be like, "Oh, I'm like getting old." I'm like, you do not have gray hair yet. Like, okay, unless your skin is starting to get like really wrinkled and getting gray hair, then you should be complaining. If you're getting back problems, you should not be complaining, because I got back problems sometimes.
Oh, no. What?
I mean, well, not all the time, but sometimes my back will kind of hurt. But like, I'm not even that old yet. I'm only 28. Like, y'all should not be complaining.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do 20. Gosh, I want to end this real quick, but there's just so much to talk about.
Yeah.
But it's been fun. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz. And you know what? This future for 2024, because this is the last podcast.
Yeah.
What are you going to do later, Stefan? What's your Christmas holiday plans?
Man, you know what's crazy?
Keep it short.
Okay, what's crazy is Christmas is literally just next week, and then the week after is going to be New Year's. All right, it's not even going to be a New Year's resolution. It's something I actually am going to do. But, yeah. All right, so I hope a lot of you you listen to what Vincent's trying to tell you because he's really trying to help you guys out. I mean, like, if like I had a YouTube channel, I'd probably be making the same type of videos he'd be making because I got a lot of stuff to say.
Yeah.
But anyway, I hope you all have a great holiday. If you celebrate Christmas, Kwanzaa, what is there?
Okay.
Hanukkah too, or just any other type of like holiday. So I hope you guys have a good holiday. Spend it with your family. If you don't got family, try to do something with somebody or try to make a friend or whatever you can do. So yeah.
Yep. And pretty much, no, did I already talk about my plans for 2024? I don't know. Healthy,
Yeah.
making money.
Yeah.
These are literally the same plans that Stefan has. Okay, get money, making money. Oh, actually, being healthy, making money, praising the Lord.
You're following your dreams.
Exactly, following your dreams. That's also,
Imagine 4.
but you need the money
Yeah.
to follow the dreams.
Yeah.
And you also need, just faith. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you subscribe, like, comment, and jazz. I'll see you.
And peace.